top hat they found. For when they put it on his head, he began to dance around. Oh, Frosty the Snowman was alive as he could be, and the children say he could laugh and play just the same as you and me. Hey folks, it's Mr. Will with Loog Nation, where future guitarists start. Yeah, beat Frosty the Snowman. I mean, it's that time of year, we might as well play a carol or two. This one I would say is a little more advanced than the easier songs, so follow along. I'm going to show you every chord you need to learn, all the strumming, the progression. Let's jump right into the chords that we're going to play. Today I'm playing this song in the key of G. We're going to play a G. We're also going to play a C. I chose this key because I think it's the easiest one to play on the Loog. So we have G and C, we have D7. And I know if you've been here before, you have seen D7, you have played D7. Cool. Then we have a couple of trickier chords later on. We have an A7 and a B minor. We're going to get to those later. Right now, let's start off with the progression that is all of the verse that we love to sing and scream and jump around and play, okay? And that's just two chords, mainly one D7 at the end. We're going to play a G for a lot of that. And then we're going to play a C. And we're going to go back to G. And we're going to go back to C. And G. And then a C, D7, and G. Now, you might be thinking, Mr. Will, that's not too hard of a song. Or at least that's not too hard of chords. Here's where things get challenging, is the count. Okay, so Beat is going to pop up the chart, there you go, and show you how we count each chord as we're moving through the lyric. Very first chord that we're playing, we're going to count that 8 times, or in music we call that 2 bars. A bar would be 4 beats each, so 4 plus 4 is 8, and that's how we get our 2 bars of music. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, I'm counting those beats, but singing wise, you're singing pretty slow. You're going Frosty the Snowman. That's not a lot of singing, but it is a lot of counting. 2 bars, 8 counts of the G. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna do 1 bar of C. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back to G. 2, 3, 4. And then we're gonna go back to C. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back to G. You guessed it. 3, 4. Now this is where we're gonna finish the first phrase. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, D7, 2, 3, 4. C to D7. Now we're gonna go back to the beginning. We're gonna basically play the exact same thing, except when we get to the end. Watch out for this. You with me? Stick around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Did you see what I did? Yeah, I did 2 counts of C, 2 counts of D7, and then 4 counts of G. That was different than the first time around. As a musician, we would look at that in sheet music or chart music and we'd say, oh wow, there's a repeated section, but the endings are different. Musicians call this a first ending and a second ending. The first ending has a 4 count of C, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 4 count of D7, 1, 2, 3, 4, before we repeat the beginning. And the second ending, we have 2 counts of C, 1, 2, then 2 counts of D7, 3, 4, and then 4 counts, 1, 2, 3, 4 of G. So it's 2 bars, so they're counting the same amount of time, but we're just changing the chords a little bit there. Then we have this bridge. That's the prettiest part of the song, in my opinion. I love this part. So there must have been some magic, right? And this is where we have some new chords. C, 2, 3, 4, B minor. Right? And then we're going to play C, D7, and G. That seems pretty familiar now, right? And then when they placed it on his head, right? That part we're playing a D major, not a D7. Right? And then we're going to play, so we did that for 8 beats. We're going to play A7. And then we're going to end on a D7. Since that is really hard, I'm going to do this one more time. Follow along. I'm going to go nice and slow. Beat is here to show you exactly when you're going to play each chord. I'm just using down strums. 1, 2, 3, 4. C, B minor, C, 2, D7, 2, G, 2, 3, 4. D major, second bar, A7, D7. All right. Watch this section a bunch of times if you need to learn it, okay? This is really fun to play. Now, we're going to go back to the beginning of the song, right? We get to finish this whole first phrase. Okay, pop quiz. Which ending did I just play? Was it the first ending or the second ending? Yeah, that's right. I played the second ending because we're finishing off the whole phrase of that song. That is the whole phrase of the song into the thumpity thump thump thumpity thump thump section, or really it could end the song there. This is some complicated music structure, so that's why it's a more advanced song. So let's try our hand at a full play along. I know you can do this. I'm gonna go nice and slow. Follow along with me. Ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. How did you do? That was really a lot of music all at one time. So if you need to, come back, watch this section, practice it over and over again. That's what I love about the back button option on YouTube. You just tap the screen a couple of times, it'll back you up. I also have this laid out in chapters, so you can always come back to this very point in the lesson and do the play along. So make sure you check out the chapters in the description area. Also, did you notice in the description area, I tell you a lot about Loog Nation. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. We're here every Thursday with a new lesson. I have a promo code if you're interested in buying a Loog or wanting to get accessories. You get 10% off of your purchases, and your Using my code, WILLIAMDOUGHTY, helps support this channel, and I really appreciate that. We love bringing lots of music to you Loog players, and I wanted to make this channel because I wanted there to be a really strong resource out there for you to learn about the Loog, play songs you love, and to also get some reviews on the products. All right, thanks for checking all that out. I hope you had fun learning Frosty the Snowman. Yes, I did not use complicated strumming this week because I think it's a really challenging song already. All right, everybody, thanks so much for stopping by. We will see you next time with a new lesson. Yeah, thanks, Pete. See you soon.